Hi. Good morning. What's up? Hi. Hey. It's going all right. It's raining here in Southern California. Hey, Orlando. And sack punch. I'm gonna start my day with a smoke with you guys. Good morning to y'all. Yeah, that was. I don't know why Meryl Streep had to throw MMA into the mix. It wasn't necessary. She tried. It was a little. Those Golden Globe speeches always get a little weird when you when you win the Lifetime Achievement Award. Remember Jodie Foster's speech? That was fucking weird. Yeah, I'm sorry that I speak about politics like I've been doing my entire life, and I'm just gonna go ahead and block you since you don't like me anymore because I'm a human being who gives a shit. Fucking hate people who bring up politics like I am not allowed to talk about it because I'm a comedian. It's just weird. And also, he clearly is a Trump supporter. Why the fuck are Trump supporters even speaking to me? Shut the Trump up. I like it. Yeah, I guess it's called freedom of speech, but this is I'll block the fuck out of you. Freedom to block. I mean, I get where people are coming from when they're like, oh, my favorite comics are just talking about politics now. And it's like, yeah, we're just talking about politics now because it's fucked up. It's bad. It's very, very bad. And that's just the world in general is pretty bad right now and going to keep getting worse. And Trump's just not going to help. He's not going to help anybody that's not rich. I know, right? The comics should only talk about politics. That's what I'm going to say next time. Yeah, I am the dude that did the Weed Mark documentary. Are you an egg that's getting blocked right now? Get an avatar. I know, that's what I'm saying, is like if you're into Trump, you're going to hear all of the popular comedians talking shit about him for the whole time. Like, does anybody remember George Bush? Does anybody remember how for the last 8 years comedians weren't making many jokes about Obama because he seems like a pretty okay dude? He's just not perfect. Trump's going to make awful things happen, mark my words. And hopefully not to me or you, but it's going to happen. Louis C.K. is totally liberal. Louis C.K. went on record many times super against Trump. So I don't know where you get that I don't see Louis C.K. as liberal thing. He is targeting celebs. Well, he's just anybody that's people are going to hear speaks out. Like the reason he doesn't come at me is because not enough people hear me. But so many people heard what Meryl Streep said last night, including him, on a show rewarding all the most talented people in movies and television. Everyone was pretty much sitting there agreeing that Trump is an asshole. So that's got to affect him. It's got to make him sad inside, and then he has to lash out. Anyway, sorry you guys. That's why I got on Periscope, to stop looking at my Twitter. You know? Oh, shit. That is good placement on here. That, like, if I'm reading, it just looks like I'm looking at you. Hello. My green eyes are reading. No, Louis not a conservative. Conservative comedians, Dennis Miller. Kind of a short list. There's some, comedians who are kind of are pretty conservative on the East Coast, I think. Nick DiPaolo's pretty conservative, but he doesn't seem to love any politicians. Jeselnik's a conservative? He never really talks about politics in his comedy, but I wouldn't guess that. Dennis Miller's hilarious? Really? Gallagher? I'm telling you, you're not going to come up with too many great examples. As far as actors go, it's like Gary Sinise, Fraser Crane, Kelsey Grammer, Clint Eastwood. Yeah, Nick DiPaolo is hilarious, I guess. I mean, yes, I agree with that, but I don't agree with his opinions at all. Why would that make sense for Jeselnik to be conservative? Because all of his jokes are so mean? Alexis Texas is a Republican. Yeah, Chuck Norris, that's a big one. Scott Baio. That's why he couldn't get anybody good at his convention. He can't get anybody good at the at his inauguration, because talented people. Yeah, well, Schwarzenegger's very moderate conservative. Schwarzenegger's the reason I've been able to smoke weed without getting a ticket in Los Angeles, or with just a ticket. Like, it's just if you get caught smoking publicly, it's just a ticket. And that was signed by Schwarzenegger. It's not a tumor. Martin Shkreli is the worst person ever. Yeah, that's true also, is I think that a lot of comedians and actors, if they do become conservative, it's because they get rich and they have a wife and children. Or they just get rich. Like Jim Norton has a lot of money, so I think he voted for Trump. I don't know why that. I think Hillary would have not hurt the rich that much, personally, but maybe she would have. But the rich do deserve to be taxed. They're rich living off of the country. You don't get rich in this country without all the people giving you their money. So yeah, I love La La Land. I mean, you might not. Not everybody loves it. Yeah, I don't know if Jim Norton would vote for Trump if broke, though, because all Jim would say was that he's voting for Trump because he was afraid that Hillary would raise his taxes. So, no other evidence for you to say that on. I think Jim's sexual proclivities would make him scared of Trump if he really thought about that. Yep, it's free to be an egg that gets blocked. Get an avatar, those are free too. Fucking stupid people. That's why I block eggs, because most eggs are just here to be stupid. I go back and check my blocked eggs, and hardly any of them actually go get an avatar, because they just want to pop into some other feed and say something stupid. Everyone's an idiot. I can't do I can't do a Nancy Grace impression right now because my window's open and I don't want to disturb the neighbors with all my yelling. Marijuana cookies. Whispering. Whispering Nancy Grace. My Joey Diaz might be conservative, but he's not my face about it, so I don't care. I mean, there's conservative sides to lots of people. I have a friend, Wayne Fetterman. He calls himself socially democratic and socially liberal, fiscally Republican, which I think a lot of Republicans are. Like, you see Republicans, the women Republicans that they have on something like The View are all totally okay with gay people, and they're not sexist or racist, because they're in show business and you have to deal with, you have to interact with gay people and people of other sexes and races. Other sexes, people of other sexes. No, there's two sides here, and you haven't lost if you're on the Democratic side. Like, that's the side that's more right. Unfortunately, all politicians are fucking, all they just need to get votes and, get elected and stay elected, and so they're, none of them are gonna be perfect. Yeah, I mean, the Republican Party may not be a thing anymore after a couple more elections, because Trump sort of busted that wide open. If someone as famous, if Trump had run as an independent, he still might be our president. The Republican Party didn't help him much at all, and he's not really a Republican. That's the other thing. There's a not pretending to be a Republican because he figured out that's what people. He just wants to be president. He just wants power. He's just a rich guy who, like, what can you do when you're already rich? Oh, how about take over the world? Like, it's, there's no James Bond villains who are poor people. You have to be rich and then go, oh, I'm going to take over the world next. He's only alt-right because he decided to be. He fucking went to Bill and Hillary's, like, events all the time and donated to them. Yes, I come to Sacramento. I was just at the Sac Punch a few weeks ago during the holiday taint. Get an avatar egg. No, you're not an egg. Good job. Good job not being an egg. I don't understand the expression neo-Nazi. Like, just Nazi. Just be a Nazi. Is it easy to book me for a show? What kind of show? Cognitive dissonance. I like Real Time with Bill Maher because I like jokes about what's going on. I don't like just people arguing about it. Like, I watched a lot of, the news channels during the year leading up to Trump. I look sober, and I got kind of hooked on those, and now I just don't watch them because it's just depressing. There's just like, it's not that Trump's doing one thing wrong. It's that he just does things wrong all day long, all night strong. Like, he's doing everything he told his supporters he was going to do, he's not doing, or he's doing a fucked up version of it. Like, he's going to make America pay for the wall and then try to get reimbursed by Mexico, and Mexico has straight up said, we are not paying for the wall. So now Trump's like, well, just to get it done quick, because there's a hurry to make this wall. The illegal aliens they're butt fucking me right now. I don't know if you guys notice. I'm just trying to get through it. But illegal aliens are on my shit. Well, his Twitter feed, like, people say it's a distraction, but, like, I don't think he's trying to distract anybody. I think he really is upset that Meryl Streep attacked him. And he thinks he was attacked. Even though she didn't really attack him. She just sort of described what he does, and, Holly marijuana. How is this feed? Is the feed good today? You guys are like, yeah, they're like, she's overrated. It's like he can't understand how facts work. That, like, art is subjective, but holy shit, Meryl Streep? Like, it doesn't get better acting-wise. It does not get better. Period. I've never seen her give a bad performance. I've seen her be in stupid movies, but she's always good. Very strange. Overrated. She's over. He just goes to, like, if you attack him, then he just goes to saying you're not good at what you do. And that's just stupid because he's often saying that about people who are good at what they do. And I'm not wearing pants. Thank you for asking. Oh my God. Oh, I accidentally, I blocked somebody the other day who wrote to me on Twitter, "I'm not a sex robot, unblock me." And there was somebody with a sexy picture who sent me a kiss. And that's usually a sign that it's a sex robot, is the sending me kisses. So if you want to get blocked, have a sexy picture and send me some kisses. Legal weed in Canada. Oh, there's a shit ton of kisses. You're talking nonsense, man. Well, you're a stupid egg, so I guess we're even. They're welcome for the entertainment. Oh man, they're flying through these fucking babes. I guess if you mention robots, I mean, look at this one. Well, maybe she's real. No. There's no girls in their underwear watching this. Yeah, if you write "I'm sexy" first, then I'm not gonna block that one. Cause yeah, here's one. No, that one's probably okay. Miss_Inferno. They always have really terrible computer-generated names, like Flip Farm Gimgob, and it's just like, what? Yeah, weed's gonna be straight up legal in Canada, thanks to Justin Trudeau. Yeah, see that one there? You're faking it. I know the difference. You should see La La Land today if you think you're gonna like it. I mean, if you watch the trailer, I think that's a pretty good indicator of what the movie's like. And you can go, oh, I don't need that. Or if you saw, like, didn't they show clips from it last night on the thing? Yo, Seattle, Chicago, I'll be there in May, I think. You want to see my good-ass weed? Where in Florida? Alright, you're a blocked egg. That's what you are, scholar egg. The story was a bit weak. Yeah, I really liked everything about La La Land, so you don't really need to know what anybody else thinks about it. I did watch WKRP. That's a weird question. I'll come to Canada, get an avatar. My good ass weed. Show me that good ass weed. Yes, Raleigh. I'm coming to Raleigh February 18th. Saturday, February 18th at Doug Loves Movies at 4:20 at Good Nights. I did not see Swiss Army Man. That's one of the movies of this last year that I missed out on. Tampa, March, I want to say 1st? March 1st? I'm smoking what might be some... I can't even fucking read what this says. Yeah, I couldn't even tell you. I couldn't even tell you what that says on it. You guys should guess. Is there an app where you could just show handwriting and then it can translate what the words are? That says strawberry cough for reals? Hey, yeah, it does. Yeah, it's really clear now. Holy shit. I just thought it said strapapeka oody goo goo. Yeah, I shouldn't have smoked that crack. Do I ever even care what it's called? Well, the names are kind of fun, and sometimes you'll hear a name and you go, "Oh, I've had that strain before. I remember that being pretty good." But uh, the weed is so consistently good everywhere I go now. There's no like shit weed or dirt weed ever. So it's like I just the whole strains thing is like it's just kind of something to talk about when you're smoking. Names are important. Yeah, it does tell you where it came from, but I'm not like it's like wine connoisseurs swishing it around their mouth and spitting it out and you know discussing it. It's like, oh, I thought we were drinking wine to get drunk, because I think there are things that taste better than wine that don't make you drunk. You know what I mean? All right, 45689 123. Get a name and an avatar, and I'll unblock you. Come on, you guys. Yeah, don't make me bust out the Tito's vodka at 8:35 in the morning. Oh, 8:38. Just thought I'd guess. Gorilla Glue, that's a fun one. I could do a movie in Dallas. A movie interruption, you mean? That might happen. It's just hard to do the movie interruptions on the road because there's not really any money in it. It's just for fun. What do you mean I don't know the time? I was only 3 minutes off after talking to you guys for 22 minutes without looking at the clock. I do like the name Chocolope, so I just say that when somebody wants to know my favorite strain and they don't sound like they're going to take, I don't have a favorite strain for an answer. I don't have a favorite movie either. I just blocked that egg without even saying anything to him. The one that just went, what is this about? What is happening in this Periscope? I like bowls and bongs and blunts and joints and what else? I like it all. And I'll do dabs. I'm not afraid to do dabs. I'm just not. They just hit me real hard, especially if I got things to do. Of course I'd work with Seth Rogen. Seth Rogen is awesome. Somebody said that I made you get an avatar, and then I unblocked you, right? It's an American success story. Yes, he is. What? I don't know what that was in reference to. Cut me, Mick. Oh, that's a line from Rocky, but at first I thought you were referencing there's a new show called The Mick with Caitlin Olsen from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and it looks really funny, but I just don't understand why it's called The Mick. And isn't there a show called The Mick with what's his name? Clive Owen? Well, that's called The Nick. I think Sneaky Pete looks good, but what's Sneaky Pete on? Sneaky Pete is on like Amazon Prime or some shit. So I don't know if I'll be seeing that. Yeah, Amazon. I just don't want to subscribe to all these things. Am I wrong? Mark Hamill does Trump things as a Joker, I think. I haven't clicked on it. I might enjoy it. I don't know. I don't look at every Trump thing because it's just depressing. Yeah, I'm sort of, thanks for all the suggestions, but I'm doing a new TV show for Comedy Central right now. Comedy Central's The High Court with Doug Benson debuts February 27th at midnight, after at midnight. If that's not confusing. Awkward silence. How can there be awkward silence? You guys are all forced to be silent, and I'm not awkward about it. This guy looks familiar. I mean, isn't my name on the thing? When you click on it, doesn't it say Doug Benson and then something about, you know, whatever I decide to write about that Periscope? We shot 24 of them. 20 of them are, I think, definitely going to air. I don't know when they're going to decide if they want to make more or not. So I guess I just got to get everyone to watch on February 27th. I am Doug Benson, now that you mention it. A pantsless. Wearing a hat because my hair is all messed up from sleep. Bedhead. No, the show is a tight 15 minutes. So it's going to come on at midnight, and at 12:15 you're going to have to figure out something else to do. Oh, that's cool. Coral Reefer's awesome. We can do some more dabs with her on Getting Doug with High. Yeah, you like the concentrate? I got that hat at the, I'm going to sneeze, at the Dirty Heads show that I went to on New Year's Eve in Tempe. I don't know if my show will be on Hulu. I don't know how that works. I think it's a possibility. For sure. They're going to do lots of social media shit with the show, so, you know, lots of extras will appear all over the place. Senior discounts aren't that great. It's like $1 off or something. Okay. Amazon Prime. So worth it. Good to know. I'm just not going to sign up for it. Oh, federal government job. Nice. Come on, man. It's $1. Thank you for loving me on At Midnight. Now let's see if this is a sex robot. Like, why would someone call themselves We're Prof Walk? That seems weird. I'm going to just block that just for the hell of it. The same people bought the weed for High Court that bought it for Getting Doug with High. Same dudes procured the weed. I think it was I think they have to get donated weed. I think that's part of the rules. There's rules that they've established for my show, smoking weed on TV. I'm going to be on At Midnight the very night that my show premieres. That is correct, because, you know, that's a great crossover opportunity. I'll wear my robes, and then after I win on At Midnight, maybe, I'll walk off, and then I'll just cut to the High Court theme, and we're off and running. Hi, headaches. I don't know what those are. Do you know what an avatar is? Because you got to get one. Okay, bye. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, so far they're just letting us hit the bong and inhale, exhale, coughing. All of that is fucking... It's all in the show. Plus swearing. And, yeah, I don't know how everyone's going to react to that. I don't know. This new New World Order. There might be people that are upset that someone's pretending to be a judge on TV and they're high and they're making real decisions, because I really do get to decide the cases myself, which is kind of weird. Who's got low and loose jeans? Because I got no pants on. I am pantsless. I got undies on though. I got me undies on. No, in none of the cases. I mean, there was one case I think where there was definitely one case where the litigants were at a party and they were high and something happened, something got broken, but it wasn't a bong, and it was because out of anger. So I don't really blame weed when anger pops up. It's usually more of an alcohol thing, yeah, most of the cases are just real shit, like, oh, this guy's a consultant, a car consultant, he was going to get me a car, and I paid him $2,000, and then I never got a car, and he says that's his consultant fee. And then I have to go, what? Why are you paying him $2,000 to get you a car? And then why are you not paying the $2,000 back when you don't get a car? Why? I enjoyed doing it. We'll see if the world likes it. Sing Street is great. It's probably like my third favorite movie of last year. I say everything in a very high voice. I'm like, welcome to the High Court, where everything is high. Gonna watch what today? There's lots of episodes of Getting Doug with High that have been archived. What are we up to now? 100 and something, maybe? Manic? Yeah, you know. Paranoia also happens with weed smoking, you know? So, you gotta be careful. Who's the next guest? It's Donald and Daisy. Yeah, Kanye, Doug Benson. Holy fuck. Let's do this. What was the question? I really was going to answer that question, whatever it was. Shit. Hunt for the Wilder People. Wilder People. Let's call the whole thing off. Yeah, I like that movie a lot. Oh, the guests on Thursday are Scratching My Balls. Shit. Thursday. Oh, yeah. 2 booked right now, but poised to cancel. There's flu going around that makes people cancel last minute. But 2 newbies on Thursday, 1:15. And we're still waiting for Emil Hirsch to show up. I never had one of those fruit drinks sold next to Splash Mountain. Never, ever, ever. Yeah. That's the answer to that question. But I have had one of those. Isn't there like a dessert thingy that they only sell at the cart? It's near like that outdoor Snow White theater near the castle in Fantasyland. Or am I crazy? It's confusing too, the two fucking, having gone to Disney World and Disneyland a lot, like the two places are, I used to really know Disneyland because that's the only one I went to, but now I go to Florida pretty often. Frozen, real bad, oh my god, what does that mean? Did YouTube ask me to go to the White House? YouTube doesn't ask me to do anything. Well, when are you going to move to California? Like immediately? Because in 2017 you're not going to need a card. You can just go into a store and buy weed and have weed and give your weed away and weed. Starting January. of next year. But if you're moving here before then, the last time I renewed my weed card, I did it over the internet. Yeah, you don't even need to go to a place anymore. Sorry to places if you're out there and you're going to lose business. But it's all on the internet. Yeah, Will Sasso would be a good guest. You're right. I like that guy. I didn't like it when he got set on fire on Shameless. That was horrifying. That should come back on that show. There should be consequences for that, because that's fucking crazy. Who's a celebrity I've smoked with that you'd be surprised to hear smokes weed? I don't know, because Andy Richter was on Getting Doug with High, so you know he smokes. But he was one that I was kind of like not aware of that he was a smoker, because I had never smoked with him. You know, I only see him socially from time to time, but weed was never, like, we weren't smoking together. So then when I heard that he was willing to come on Getting Doug with High, I was like, that's fucking sweet. Drew Carey's a good one. Like, he smokes weed, but, like, you know, doesn't want to come on my show, but he talks about it openly. Like, he told Larry King on his talk show, he was like, Doug Benson has a show you should go on where he smokes weed. He's a very nice guy. Alright, so this one here. Here on to Baron, and it's 2 kisses and 2 hearts, and I'll just feel so fake, so I'm gonna block you. I don't think anybody's ever stolen one of my jokes. I mean, there's been some people that have accidentally done the same joke, but I don't think they got it from me. And we all just sort of move on. Now, Sarah Jean Potato, you seem legit, so I'm not gonna block you. If I need an amateur porn star for my show? Aren't most dudes amateur porn stars? Until you make a porn, you're pretty much an amateur one, because you're doing porny stuff, right? Like, I don't even have any jokes to steal anymore, really. I just fucking improvise everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about being on comedy game shows and making up funny answers and shit. Who's Ryan Swayze? Thanks for smoking with me, you guys. 4 different accounts. Well, thank you indeed. Why? Yes, the more than 3 emojis. That's a good call, Brad Pitt. That's a real good call. Like, Brad Pitt played it so smart last night on the Golden Globes, because he did not sit in the crowd the whole time and chat with everybody, get everybody all excited, you know, about him, and, you know, and then have it wear off by the time he came out to speak. Because when Matt Damon came out, the crowd, he had to fucking be like, hey, the show's back on. But when Brad Pitt came on, let's see what he's got to say. Yeah, it was pretty sweet. Pretty smart way to do it. I don't even think Ackerman or Tompkins would want to just come and sit there and hang, but I think that they would, even though they're both cool with me being high all the time, I think they'd end up making jokes at my expense that might make some of the viewers be like, oh, you're going to sit there not high and make fun of the guy getting high, like fucking dicks. I just think it'd make them look like dicks. You know, even though I think they're great. You know, I don't want to create anti-fans for people. Like, when I have somebody on one of my shows and everybody watching or listening hates them, like, it bums me out, because I want everybody to do well. It would be funny. I'm not going to argue that point. I don't know. It's just hard not to be an asshole when people are nice to you all the time. You know, because you can so get away with being an asshole. You know, I try to only be an asshole to people who don't know who I am. Like, if someone seems to know who I am, then I'm gonna try to be nice. But when somebody doesn't know who I am, I can be like, hey, you just fucking bumped into me, asshole, or whatever, you know, whatever happens out there in the world. I don't know what Jacob's deal is. Like, it was really funny on that Tempe show how I was just like, dude, I can't talk to you about anything without arguing. But we do talk about lots of things where we don't argue. I'm not still banging J-Rock's girl. I never even got to bang her once, Goober Moober too. Get an avatar and come back to the my scopes. Bye, thanks. He had a nice question. Now, see, here's one. 3 kisses, but the name is Durk_Chieno190, and it's a picture of a girl who may or may not be famous. I'm going to block that one. I think I did the right thing. Why 4 accounts? Why do you have 4 accounts? Well, dude, are you just trying to get blocked with all those zeros and ones? Professional troll. Shh. The neighbors. I gotta have some breakfast, you guys. This has been an awesome 41 minutes scope. I don't know if it's been awesome for you, but it's been good for me. I might, instead of therapy, I might do this every morning. Oh, I'm not cooking any breakfast. That's not my deal. Phone calls are going to be made. Hi, Kelly. Did you freak when I said that? Kelly? Are you freaking out, Kelly? Clarice. Let's have some cinnamon toast crunch, Clarice. Next show, what kind of show? What are you talking about? Getting Doug with High is Thursday at 1:15 Pacific time, 4:15 on the East Coast. So you can have your 4:20 smoke break if you're in Florida, Georgia, New York, Massachusetts. I don't know what these voices are. I don't know what's happening. Oh, thank you, Egg. Get an avatar. I like your name, Original Dude, but you need like a, get like a picture of Jeff Bridges. Much love to you too, Savannah. Daniel Mundy 5 needs an avatar. These people don't know about egg blocking, and I feel bad blocking them because they're being nice. They're not bad eggs. I just don't like to take the time to figure out if somebody's a good egg or not. I like to just jump in and boom, block them. Yeah, go get an avatar. It's super easy. You can be Brad Pitt if you want to. If that's the kind of game you want to play. No, you're not a dope egg. You're a dope, egg. Why am I going to delete that? And also it's YOU apostrophe RE. Can I buy tickets to be on your show? No, but probably in the next Jimmy Pardo Pardcast-a-thon, probably give away an appearance on Doug Loves Movies or Getting Doug with High. It usually goes for about $4 or $5 grand, I think. All for charity. Smile Train, where they fix kids' palates, bad facial palates in the impoverished countries and in America, I believe. No, a picture of an egg is fine. I won't block that, and you're not the first person to ask that. It's like we live in a world full of people just searching for loopholes. Now, what do you guys think about this one? The name is Inseti Athogma, and she's a hot girl, 3 hearts. Blocked. That is totally a sex bot. Uh-oh, 4 kisses. Who's giving me 4 kisses? Oh shit, it went by too fast. Here's 3 kisses from Theodoritz. I can't even make out what's going on in that avatar, but it looks like it might be sexy. So I'm pretty sure that's a robot. You're welcome for the laughs. No, because you haven't sent me a series of kisses. That's the giveaway more than the avatar, I think. Alright, it's been 45 minutes, you guys. This is fucking crazy. I still don't know who Ryan Swayze is. Like this. Oh, now I see you did a series of emojis, so you almost got blocked. That's a risky move on your part. I know, right? I need some fucking water. Seriously. You've been shitting this whole time? That's pretty cool. I like that. AK-47. What? Alright. Have a great day, you guys. And, oh, if you're in Oxnard, Ventura, Camarillo, out that way, I'm doing a show at the Levity Live in Oxnard tomorrow night.
Probably gonna get up on the podium and say something for whatever reason. Maybe they're close friends, I don't know.
And so on that note, please help me welcome to the stage our honoree,
Oh, here comes Jody.
Foster.